Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hey guys, Jim here from Creative Playing Podcast Network. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. We've actually made a Kickstarter to help make the podcast a little better, pick us up some new audio and a little video equipment, and if our Kickstarter goes really well, we're actually going to be getting digital artwork equipment, so that way we can make a webcomic on the Creative Playing Podcast Network website, so that way we can make a few more things to help make the podcast just a little bit better, a little bit more fun. Hope you guys get a chance to check out Kickstarter, and it's going to be called Help Creative Playing Podcast Make Upgrades for Season 2. Alright guys, like always, thank you for listening, and thank you for any support you can provide. If you can't help us out monetarily speaking, by all means, please help us by sharing the word. And if you've got any friends that like gaming out there, conventions, anything along those lines, even if they want to just see some things, just let them know about our Kickstarter, and hopefully by word of mouth, by the end of September, we can go ahead and get this launched. Alright guys, thank you very much.
I'm going after him as... Okay. All right, we have a plan.
Okay, so welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Where last we left off, the group has sustained some terrible, terrible losses.
Well, two of us are stabilized but unconscious, and one is
not.
Not two
I
of that.
know.
Well, I've only rolled one successful.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll three?
Yeah, two of us are not.
If you roll a 20, you're back on your feet. If
Fingers crossed for a natural 20.
Unfortunately, in the Chamber of the Moving Stones, Sister Solace was knocked out by the Shatter spell. She's stable, but on her back in the hallway.
And I'm far away.
The four heroes that charged the priest.
You mean not Sister Solace is on her back? It's
Sister Solace
I
in the
am.
hallway
I'm still
on her back.
unconscious. Oh, okay.
Yes.
The guy's dead. I'm unconscious.
The priest just used his retreat to escape from the four heroes that surrounded him after he did his spell of Earth Tremor, putting Silvio and Reona O'Tuck on her back as well. So we have...
Don't go there.
She almost spewed soda. Wow, sorry, didn't even catch you there.
No, it's all right.
Good oral fortitude. So we have 3 of the team wounded and down, 3 still fighting. So we have Kriv, we have Kasandros, and we have Tallyn. And it is Tallyn's turn, who's looking through the notch in her arrow at the priest. What are you going to do? It is your turn.
Shoot him in the face.
With that thorns?
I do the thorns too.
Yeah, I
Well,
do.
the thorns probably won't do anything. I mean, you can do it, but...
I thought it would do a...
Thorns would be better if there was like an entangle or something.
Oh, okay.
Or if he had like minions around him, that's what thorns is.
Yeah,
for.
never mind. So, but if I can at least hit him, I'll get some extra damage.
Okay.
So, is a 18 high enough to hit him?
An 18...
Unless he does another armor.
Another shield.
Don't
Which
say.
he will, because he still has 2 slots left. You shoot the arrow, and the earth shield pops
All right,
up to defend
we're done.
him.
No, I'm
Don't lose hearts! You've massacred everything I've thrown up to you to date so far. Just be happy.
No, we're just...
Okay, your arrow
Right.
shatters on his shield. Because reactionary spells are awesome. Okay, so are you going to move, or are you good there?
Go to help. I'm going to move up.
Because you notice, I'm going to move. So there's no difficult coverage in this direction, but that's the direction he was moving.
Well, there has to be an exit then.
Maybe. Maybe not. You never know. Okay, so... Kasandros, it is your turn.
So the bear will start like ripping off kind of his fur as it
Oh,
turns
that's so creepy.
back into a person.
Okay, is that... What kind of... Is that an action?
No,
bonus
it's a
action.
bonus action.
It's a bonus
Actually,
action.
I read it wrong because I'm Circle of the Moon. It's a bonus action to turn into a bear.
Okay, so you just turn back into a human?
Yep, and I will
Peel
be
out of
doing
your bear
medicine
skin.
on this dude.
On Silvio?
'Cause he's closest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll high.
So 15, 16, 17.
Yes.
Silvio is stabilized.
Stable.
The bear says, I will fix you, my friend. Okay. So it is Kriv's turn. He does have shield in effect now, by the way.
Yeah. You're not the only one with tricks like that. And before I move over there, transmuting my points into a first level slot and Thunder Wave.
Okay. And what does
Because
Thunder Wave
apparently, how
do?
far does that reach? Shield
15
only.
feet.
Why are you reading his
Okay,
spell?
shield only protects for magic-wise against magic missiles.
I like that you're unconscious.
Hold on.
Magic missiles and weapons. She's talking
Okay, I
about
was supposed to
spells.
say,
So he can make a
Spells.
Constitution save.
Mm-hmm. And what is your DC? 13?
Oh,
Would
yes.
you turn the thing around? Because even Xander's cold.
The AC's getting a little chilly.
Is it just me?
Well,
No,
Oh no, it's
No,
Arctic
I'm
in here.
cold
I'm
too.
loving it.
Arlene said
Okay, so
also that
13
somehow
versus
this thermostat's
Dex?
connected
No,
to the room back
Constitution.
there.
Constitution.
And so
Okay, that's actually one
it
he's
gets
good
really
at.
cold here, but nice there.
But not that
Oh.
good. He rolls very poorly.
So
Yes.
he can take 12 damage and be pushed 10 feet.
Yay!
Ouch.
Does it prone him or?
No.
Just pushy.
That was not nice damage. That you saw bits of his armor go flying off and skitter to the
Yay! And there was much rejoicing.
floor. Okay,
Not to
and
mention that shield will be gone
when you
now.
do that spell, by the way, is that an area effect?
Oh wait, he's got
15
three
feet.
of them.
15-foot cone
Which-
or area effect?
Burst from me.
Okay.
So we were fine.
So all of a sudden, when you did that, you noticed little tiny pebbles start hovering a few inches off the floor around you from the concussive shockwave that you just sent out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, they'll go flying.
Okay, and so he is over here damaged, and it is now his turn. He's not liking this. This is getting rough. What is he gonna do? Let's find out.
He's gonna take it like a man,
He's gonna take it
bend
like a
him.
man.
not like a mage.
No, let him take it like a mage because mages have less hit points as regular men.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking about mages with their tricks and their shields and their, But there's that.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're right. He will take it like a man. When a caster casts a spell in your face, you cast a spell right back in their face.
Apparently.
That's the first
He's
rule
going
about
to turn
buckling.
around and he's going to cast Shatter again, but this time centered on you and you alone.
So you
Oh,
focused it.
Give me a
No.
Constitution save.
I'm sorry,
As you
I
hear
gave
that
idea.
same tone that ringed all of your ears pop right on his
Well,
ear.
there was an echoing thunder wave from mine, so
Uh-huh.
you know, it's only fair.
So there's a rumble of thunder, and then all of a sudden, ting! Like that annoying you, that sound you get in your ear.
I hate
And
that.
then just keeps going.
Yeah, that
Tinnitus.
actually
Tinnitus, yeah.
Yeah.
yesterday, like
19.
Okay, you do make your save, which is good. That means only half damage, and he's only casting it as a standard
First.
spell.
A first level spell, so only 1d6.
Nope, it's second level spell. Shatter is 3d6 thunder damage.
oh Jesus!
If I cast it as a higher spell, it goes up 1d8 per spell.
So that's what you
But
do.
and he gets half damage.
And you only
So
get half
roll
damage.
low.
So 12, 6 points of damage.
That's what he needed.
So you're unconscious too now. Oh, come on,
Kriv
crying
goes
out loud.
down.
Okay, total party wipe.
Okay,
Do the rest of us have to roll again?
then
You know,
I have
well,
Turn
he's
it
still not finished on his turn. 10, 15, 20,
He's running.
30, and then expeditious retreat, but he can't do it yet because
I'll let him retreat.
He needs
Yeah,
an extra spell
at
slot
this
for
point,
that.
yeah. Well, no, he still has one left for expeditious retreat, but he has to have an action to open the secret door. So he's gonna dash. He's dashing, and you see him running up
He
to
has
the
to
wall.
use Expeditious Retreat to do that.
Well, he's doing a
He's
regular
hurting bad
dash.
if you want
He
to try
cast
and
a
kill
spell.
him.
He can't do
The
that.
problem is
Oh,
if I
shit,
can
you're right.
fire
So
on
he
him.
is still here. Okay, so he seems to be retreating.
Okay.
So it is O'Tuck's turn.
Roll high, baby.
Yep.
You were loving
Yes.
that 18 there. Okay, Silvio, you're stabilized. Your friend, he has tended your wounds. And Sister Solace, you are stabilized.
I'm stable.
So back to the top of the order. Tallyn, it is your turn. What are you doing? You want to attack?
I'm going to invoke my rage. Get a Benny for it.
Too bad you can't use it on this attack.
Why not?
You can't get it on
Because
the
you
one
can't.
that you're. You can't. Well,
Well,
you
then
got
I'll-
it. Why are you
hold on.
throwing it back? You can't use it on the thing that you did to get it. It's
Yes.
A little counterproductive that way.
Yeah.
Because then you just do everything rage.
Yeah.
And miss. I didn't
She-
botch.
I didn't say you botched.
I
didn't
know,
see
I
your
said-
roll. You picked it up in
It
frustration
was a
too quickly.
2, which
Your arrow
worked out
shoots
to be
out
a,
and shatters against the
a
wall.
9. Yeah.
Okay,
A little bit retroactively, that was pretty reckless what I did.
that was pretty reckless.
Yeah.
I will definitely provide that since you charged after him doing the whole evil sorcerer Sith Lord thing.
Right.
Let him run away.
We
That
will
is
call
what
him-
I will be doing.
We will
Yeah.
call him Darth Scalus. Okay, Kasandros, it is your turn.
I will be going to other unstabilized person.
Okay. Oh, the druid's all
He's so
about healing
awful.
people. Your natural state is living. Uh-oh.
I rolled a 4.
It's alright.
It's
That's
okay.
okay.
She's doing great. She's doing
I'm
great.
fine on my
It's
own.
like if she does one more
I'm
save,
like,
she's good.
Look at her
now.
successes. She's almost there. One more save and she's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that was Kasandros. Kriv.
Kriv has to roll a.
Death save. Don't roll a 1.
No, you got Kriv.
Okay. So we have a success. The thing of life is strong in all of you. And it's back to his turn. He will walk up. Click. Secret stone door slides open. Expeditious retreat! And he's dashing
he's
with
gone.
an expeditious
I think he
retreat.
gets bear escape.
Yeah, he earned it.
So let's use that last spell. He only has cantrips left, and he will be using a cantrip on his next turn because he's not completely escaped yet. You know, you never know. Somebody could be chasing after him in bear form or turn into a fast-running animal or something.
No.
I could have done that.
You could have.
I don't know. I prefer my friends.
Okay, so
Aw.
that was sweet, man. That was sweet. O'Tuck, I wish you luck.
Oh, I
Your
rolled a
first
1.
fail is this, as you know, the druid is shaking you, so your stability is being, you know,
Wake up!
deceived.
Slapping her.
Uh-oh.
What is this, made man? Okay.
No, I've gone through a lot of parties trying to wake them up. Actually ended up killing them. Shame.
It happens.
It happens.
Okay, Silvio is stable. That guy's dead. Sister Solace is stable. Back to the top of the order.
I'm gonna go help try and heal O'Tuck.
Or do you
Or
want
Kriv. Or Kriv,
Okay,
whichever
so
one.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll give it to you that you run up there and you throw your bow down on the ground, dramatically dropping to your knees in front of Kriv.
And 11.
Yeah.
That is sufficient. Kriv,
Awesome.
you're stabilized.
Okay.
She stems the broken wounds inside your body with the blood coming down your ear holes because you're dragonborn, so you just have
Right.
little holes. Okay,
My turn.
it is Kasandros' turn. What are you going to do? Stabilize O'Tuck?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh,
a
yeah.
natural 21.
Woo!
Stabilize.
You're awake.
I will give you that you are back with 1 hit point at that point. That was a really good roll. He slapped just right. He splashed and
You
splashed
see,
water.
it's all about the
It's his
wrist
wrist.
motion.
It's the pimp slap. It's all about the pimp slap.
See,
Okay.
that's what we call percussive maintenance.
Kriv, you're stable now.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, from this secret area, the guy is casting mold earth on the ceiling, which causes the earth to soften, and it basically causes a collapse inside of the tunnel. So
Oh,
you
well,
see
at least they
dirt
can't get in
cloud
from there.
foofing back in through the secret door.
Well,
It's fun.
I will be dragging our party members back to the town.
Yeah.
We're-
If you'd like,
Hey, I
you
can
can
help you
basically corral everyone and take a short rest.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, it's a
good.
good idea.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a good idea to take a
Sounds
short
like
rest.
a very Yep. good idea.
Okay. Do anyone want to spend their hit dice during the short
I will
rest?
put them
Yeah.
on
Can
the
I?
rock chairs.
If we're unconscious, can we do that?
You can do that.
Oh hells yeah!
Can we put them on the rock chairs? that
You can
spin
put them on the spinning rock chairs.
7, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we change to second level, that gives us 2 hit dice
You
now.
have 2 hit dice, so
Oh.
whatever your size is. Don't forget that.
Oh,
How many
I
can we
forgot
spend
that.
per short rest?
One dice.
Oh. Oops.
Still, that's better.
Oh wait, I gotta do the math.
I don't
Nice.
understand the
Second
difference
level.
between a bonus action and
Easy
a
calculator.
action surge.
Well, action surge is a bonus action for you.
So I
Like
have second wind and I have action surge. So,
Both are
Both.
technically bonus actions,
So
so,
can I
you can
only
only do
do
one at
one?
a time. Yeah. You can do both of them, but just not at the same time.
and once I do one, I'm done.
Well,
For the round.
Each of those, yeah. You
But I can't keep doing them, though. I can't
Yeah,
do an action
each one
surge.
is
I
pretty
wish.
much. Do you need one of the books?
No, I don't
Pretty much
understand.
like the fighting one, you have to have at least. I think
A
it's
short
a short
rest.
rest
Same
to
thing with
refresh it.
second one.
Mhm, yeah.
And second
Yeah.
one uses up my hit dice.
Yeah, second one pulls out of your hit dice pool.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys have taken some time. You're gathered together. Everyone's back awake.
Yay!
Yay!
We lived! Oh my god!
I felt like
The
we were
bastard
very
got
close.
away.
So, I just
We were
want you to
very
know,
close. We
'cause
really
it's
were.
percentage.
If I hadn't
Even
like,
with the heal, I was at 3 hit points.
oh,
Because it's
that was my
percentage
fault.
based.
No, it's not your fault.
A large
was.
portion of it was.
A
Yes,
large
large portion.
That
You
was a
guys,
third of his
you
hit
guys
points.
were making.
Maybe we
like
should
a-
start just pushing her through the door first. But I'm DP.
Ka-dong!
Be back. Is it rain?
You're becoming a range tank.
You guys were going for
Apparently.
the bottleneck of death. Unfortunately, you were fighting someone who went.
We need to get you
Hey,
dice.
they're all grouped up. I've got an AOE.
Strategy.
Yep.
If
So he's like,
necessary, I
I'm
can
going to leave
whip
my
out some other
guard
dice.
there because the guy was shouting in the hallway, basically giving him the warning that, "Psst, hey, priesty guy, stop studying the magic floor, and there's someone coming." And when he screamed at you're not members of the cult, because you should have immediately postulated in the cult postulation. Unfortunately, the priest had to go, and this guy basically was hiding himself behind the shadows, behind the pillar, waiting for you guys to bunch up.
How useful is it that bears can heal? Or druid 1d8?
Druid Bear was badass. I will give you props for that one.
Yeah.
That was totally
So-
I think
Would've been
Kasandros
at-
is
would've been
Cassandra
out.
and Kriv are really the big heroes in this.
We have
I
big.
bought these for Trevor, right? Yeah.
Did you?
Okay.
I'm like, I
I
don't
bought
know.
these for him too.
No, we were just the ones that ended up,
I might try
making saves and
You guys.
continuing.
Well, you did
It-
both did the epic things.
Making saves if you count rolling a die and getting a higher number.
Most valuable players for this session are.
There was a
Okay,
Yes,
so
a druid and a dragonborn.
what are you guys doing while you're in this chamber after you've taken your short rest?
Oh,
Who's still the worst
licking
our
off.
wounds?
I think we should leave.
Well, I'd like to check it out before we leave, since we came all this way. We
Yeah.
did come a long way to
That's
get here.
actually.
I do not want to stay here any longer, but okay.
A curious
Okay.
concept. I mean, if you're worshipping the earth, why make it hover? That's not the natural state of earth.
Are you wishing to do a
Don't mess with it.
arcane roll there?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, an arcane, that's fine.
He rolls a 1 to explode. We all
Oh
die.
yeah, well that's just.
He
Wouldn't his
reverses
head
the polarity
explode?
on the magic enchantment on the floor, and it pulls all the rocks from the ceiling down.
19.
19. You definitively get the concept that these tiles are actually ensorcelled. And what they do is, if someone makes some kind of pressure, and basically when you're inspecting them, you're tapping your quarterstaff against the floor, and you're realizing if you give about a pound's worth of pressure, the pebbles and anything made of earth levitate. And
So that's
basically
why you're shockwave.
zero
Left
G.
with the pebbles.
So anything that does like stomping your foot can even set that off.
How long does it last?
It lasts for about a minute, but you happen to notice that the large stones that are floating around, when it starts to wear off and they come down,
Then they
their
provide-
weight sets it off again. So they start. So they're
Ah.
perpetually moving around.
Ooh, interesting.
This is nowhere near a natural state for earth. Why would you worship earth here?
And I will give Miss O'Tuck, if you want to give me a dungeoneering. What is it called in this version now? We'll go with a history, insight. Insight's really good.
16.
16. You recognize that this is dwarven craftsmanship.
Oh.
Very, very, very old dwarven craftsmanship. But this seems to have been made by dwarves.
All right.
Now, your insight, though, gives you an idea that as a dwarf, you think what dwarves would use this for is when it comes to stonework. Not some
Oh, to make
goofy
it
religion.
easier.
It would be for stonemasons to levitate the stones to make statues and things, being able to pivot and move the stone around effortlessly.
Yeah, not a religious site.
Not religious. And these hooky humans putting their bones on the floating things doesn't seem to make much sense to your insight.
No.
Well, that
Dwarves
explains.
would never do that sort of nonsense.
That actually makes a whole lot more sense than treating it like some sort of worship site.
Well, they were killing people and leaving their bodies behind to be devoured by rats.
I think they were feeding the rats.
Can't really like them very much.
Well, they have giant pet rats that eat corpses. That's not
So
good.
who's still hurt really bad?
ROUSs.
Okay.
Well, I'm at 9.
I'm at 5 out of 16.
I'm at 12 out of 34.
12 out of 34, and you're at 5.
5
Okay.
out of 16, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
fully healed now.
I'm going to do Cure Wounds on him because it'll give the more.
Okay. Are you willing to spend that now, or you want
Wait,
to hold
30
off till you guys get out and you know you're safe?
34. Are we
True,
level 2
well-
or 3?
You're
Or we
level
Or you
2.
just have an amazing con.
I have an amazing con and rolled really well.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys are heading out now?
Well,
I don't know. Well, let's wait till Kasandros gets back. So we
Okay,
can-
we'll wait till Kasandros comes back into the room.
do you need anything
So
else?
any discussions that you guys are having while the bear is...
Nope, not 24, 34. Sorry, not 34, 24. That's why I went
Okay.
down. So,
Okay.
yeah, so I'm still
Okay.
24.
Thank
The
you.
mask.
Oh.
The mask off the dead gentleman?
Yeah, I want to take it because if we go back to the town, we can ask them if this is the masks that they've been seeing.
Another water.
Sounds like the
Oh,
old
the quarry?
Water
Isn't
hooks there, yes.
yeah? Wasn't it the quarry
And
that they were seeing people in masks?
Yes.
Uh-huh. They were saying there were people in masks at the quarry.
So I figure if we take the mask with us, if we do go back to town, we can ask them if this is the mask that they've seen at the
Okay.
quarry.
And you
Because
do have,
I'll bet you anything, these tunnels connect to the quarry.
and you
That
do
would make
have
sense.
the cloaks that you saw outside the very big entrance, those cloaks hanging on pegs.
Yeah,
What are
so-
we doing? What am I saying?
So we're getting ready to head back out.
No, I mean we can decide. Are we going back to the town?
Yes.
I say
We could also dig out the passage and chase this guy, but
Do we have shovels?
We're not going to.
That would seem to be a very
I say we go back
labor-intensive thing.
And,
to town for a
and
little
then
bit.
He could lead us into an ambush. I don't think we have proper utensils to do that. I'd say go back to town.
I say we go back to town for the time being.
Okay.
I mean,
Besides, we need to rest. And
exactly. I need to get my.
Rest in an inn.
So I would like to use spells on these two guys
Okay.
so that I can.
Okay, Mark,
And then we can rest.
because we're not done yet.
Wait, what
so-
spells?
Oh,
She's using healing spells.
well then
Or are you going to save your spells?
Can I?
I only have.
Actually,
I
I
have 2 healing words and a cure wounds left. That's it.
Are you sure that actually was turned down because it feels like it's getting colder?
Yeah.
Actually,
turned
whoever did it turned it down to 70.
Oh, so she's.
Okay, because
She
I'm
went,
like,
she went colder on the thermostat instead
okay,
of
I was
hotter.
like,
So wait.
So she literally
Getting
turned
colder.
it down.
Can I see the player's guide? That's where all the animals are.
Yeah.
So I want
And
to
the
see.
very, very back of the animals.
Because I know
Very
if I
gentle.
turned into a bear again, I could get people out quicker.
Oh, let them ride on your back?
40 movement speed, 40 climb.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ride my back to victory!
will
Okay.
he
We
fit
could
all
be-
of us?
No,
No.
large. I can fit one at a time.
Yeah. He basically would be a mount for one person.
that would be awesome
A very
because
smelly, shaggy mount.
No.
we could certainly go
Yeah,
around
he's a
being the
clean
bear
bear.
Cossacks
Yeah, he
where I
spends a lot
fire
of time
firebolts
at
off of the back.
Baron Cossacks from Smash Up.
Yep.
I'm not saying
I
that's
want
what
to
we're
be
doing.
the Sith sorcerer who rides a bear into battle.
Of course.
I mean, who doesn't?
We'll
And
get,
then
we'll get the
if
bear
things-
little
yeah,
earplugs so I can
exactly.
use something to
I
wear on top
remember
of him.
when I
And then if
first.
things go bad, expeditions retreat off the bear.
I remember I first saw Star Wars. I was like, yeah, those spaceships are cool. Riding a bear's cooler.
Only thing cooler than that, flying sharks.
No. Hey,
What
Xander.
about flying bears?
Ooh.
Flying bears riding flying sharks.
Riding flying bears.
With laser
In
beams on their head.
Sharknado.
Yes.
Doing
What's the
parkour off of all the buildings
You know
in the
they're
tornado.
actually going to make a. Then they're making a fourth.
They're making
Oh my
one
God.
like every single.
Hey, Xander, what's the mascot of your high school?
Husky. We're the Huskies.
Huskies.
There you go.
We have our mascot is actually a live husky.
You have a
Really?
live husky mascot. That's
In Arizona? Really?
they're
Poor
actually a
thing.
very popular
Rides,
breed here in
rides
town. I've
the
noticed.
They're so hot.
runs
I know.
They're
around.
not built
I-
for this climate.
Yeah, I would
Runs
never
where?
have one
It
unless your AC is
runs.
70.
It runs with
Yeah.
the football team before the games because we have an inflatable husky mouth. Just so you know, I only know this because I had to go to a game.
Well, you got to support your school.
Yeah. Well, actually, that was for I was in middle
Wait,
school.
yeah, I was, yeah.
So I want to see if there's any large, fast animals.
Okay, so you guys are
Oh,
packing
I know
up
what
and
I'll do.
heading out.
Yeah, that's way better.
Is anyone else searching the room while the sorcerer's doing his thing, inspecting the floor?
I'll inspect the floor.
Can
but
we
I'm not
acknowledge
really-
how they give alignments for animals?
Would
and
that
it's
be
great?
investigation or? Because
Investigate,
I have
yep.
no bonuses on that, so but I'll look.
They're not as good as the old. We're like,
No, an 8, nothing.
An 8? Nope, she misses anything. Anyone want to do a perception? Besides,
I'll
you
do
know-
a perception because obviously I'm thinking that I'm near my quarry.
Yeah.
Your core.
See, if I,
18 plus
if I knew it was perception, I would have used.
an unnatural 20.
I have a +3 in perception.
Well, you were trying to figure out, okay, why did this guy do this? But as you're leaving, it's basically giving you the perception of the last minute thing. Something catches the cleric's eye. All of a sudden, it's probably because she's never looked at this room until you guys had your short rest and she got woke back up. Something shiny.
Something changed.
Okay, something catches your attention.
Okay.
You find a big shocker, a foot-long spindle of iron that looks like 2 long, 4-sided, and yes, I'm pulling up D4s to represent them, but it's actually 4-sided. Actually,
Caltrips?
D8. It's perfect. 2 4-sided pyramids bound together, made of iron, spiraled together.
just a quick question. How do you find challenge ratings? Because that
It should be on the animal descriptions right under their stats. It should say
So would
CR.
somebody like to do an arcane roll to see what this might be?
Or would our
Oh,
dwarf
okay.
like to do
I
a
have no arcane.
So,
insight roll?
if you
Or
guys,
history
It's
or
a
insight?
caltrip of death.
History or
Insight.
insight?
For a grand total of 11.
11's actually enough because this is actually a pretty popular item. This is a Mirabar trade bar. It's a foot-long iron spike that is used. It's very distinct. It's actually worth 5 gold pieces. It's used as currency by the dwarves of Mirabar.
you mean the
Like
dwarves
with
of
the
the
Mirabar
forges of
delegation.
Mirabar.
Exactly.
From the forges of Mirabar.
And you do recall that the caravan from them is missing.
Yeah, they were large, well armed, and they
That's right.
And
disappeared.
it looked like this bar where she found it fell off of him when he was assaulted by the sorcerer. When the
Yes.
sorcerer did scream, or possibly when the bear was chewing on him. One or the other.
Yes,
So
we
they've
need to,
done something to the dwarven
Caravan.
caravan.
Or perhaps that the caravan is involved in some way.
You guys need me to get
You're choking the dwarf up with such accusations. The dwarves would be
How
involved.
dare they?
Oh, the dwarves are far too kind.
Dwarves involved in a cult that worships the earth where dwarves live? How dare they?
Oh, we should never do something like that. We don't like it in the dark that much.
Yes,
Well,
I know.
Okay, wait,
Well,
that,
and besides
that
which,
so-called statue that they unearthed,
Uh-huh.
The petrified dwarf.
the petrified dwarf. How do we know? I mean, for all we know,
It could
It's
just be
n-
a new
it's just
petrol.
stonework.
it's a new one.
Well, I mean,
We are.
I guess-
I am looking for a
So you guys,
Gorgon.
you guys need me to get you out of here? I got a
The-
plan.
Yeah, he's got a plan.
He's got a plan.
Yes.
So,
I'm
Trude, what
willing-
is your plan to help get the team out of here?
Well, we want to get out of here fast.
Hmm.
So Drew will start, doing the ripping kind of skin off
Okay, you're doing the whole
It's so
skin
creepy.
changer
Good
thing where you're
visual.
pulling your flesh off.
and turn into a direwolf,
Ooh.
which is large and has a speed of 50.
Yes, it's a very fast wolf. Who will be riding the
How
wolf?
many animals can you turn into?
Anything with the challenge rating equal to 1.
Yep.
Really?
And dire wolf, which since they're not as uber as dire wolves used to be, these are like the pet dire wolf as opposed to the big, massive, scary, drooly.
Oh.
they're
Warg
basically large
style.
huskies.
Yeah.
Well, but this is because I chose the druid specialty, which is all about
The moon.
animals.
Yep. Okay, so who's going to be riding the wolf?
I can make multiple trips.
Okay, well let's
Oh,
put it
let's
this way.
not
Who's
split the party.
so
Who's
if
going
the
first?
party's splitting up, who's splitting up with the wolf?
I think we should follow behind.
As
Okay.
quickly
Stay
as
as close as we
possible.
can.
Okay, so you guys are
But
grouping
who's going to
up.
ride him first? Who do we need to get out of their hair?
Said every frat boy
Ladies.
ever.
Perhaps the most injured or smallest of us. I have a 35 speed, so I can move pretty fast
She's
for
got
a
the
dwarf.
fast
What is my
monkey.
speed? Hold on.
She has the.
My
I'm
speed is
30.
30.
I'm
I
30.
think everyone's 30. Okay, then,
I'll run.
Sylvia, do you, well, because you can move fast,
Right.
you shouldn't ride. Or maybe you should. I don't know.
I'll
Well,
run.
Silvio's still hurting.
Yeah,
So
so-
maybe we
Yeah.
should. Let's,
I'll take you out, okay?
and we'll follow as fast as we can behind.
Now, are you staying together or are you separating?
I know, I assume we're separating.
Are
We're
you
gonna follow
separating?
behind them.
Well,
As closely as
if
we
he's
can.
dashing at a 50, he's gonna.
Well,
He's gonna
us
outpace you
quickly.
guys. By
Because
the
that
time-
means I can move 100.
By
every
the
turn
time
if
you
I-
guys get to that room right there, he is almost back to the main chamber.
Yeah.
So,
we're.
The rest of us should stay together.
Yeah.
We'll stay together.
Yeah.
The
And
slow pokes.
You're
will-
coming back,
Okay.
though, right?
Yeah.
so let's grab Silvio and the wolf. Do, 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 do.
No, no.
Silvio and the wolf. Okay, so as the wolf gives you guys a nice.
If you don't need to, if you guys want to stay here, I'll just roll. I can roll my, now that I'm awake, I can do my other hit die, and that'll heal me another 10 points. So I don't need to go in.
Oh,
Whoa.
Wow.
10, so I'm
Wow.
fine.
okay, maybe not take this
Okay.
perfect man who is more injured.
Okay, so you guys are heading back
I'm injured,
then
but if we,
as a group.
yeah, it should,
Yeah.
we should
Then
just go
perhaps
back
I
and
shouldn't do. No.
Okay,
Yeah.
But it's a good plan.
Actually, it was a
it was a
fantastic
very
plan.
good plan.
If we need to chase down some guide through a hallway, definitely do that next.
No, because you never know what's waiting on the other side.
Well, then I wouldn't have done that.
You should
You
have done
wouldn't
cheetah.
have done that.
Oh my god, I could have done cheetah.
You could have done cheetah.
I don't know if their speed is as uber
Aspect of the pack.
Aspect of the
Don't
past.
talk to me about that when the
Spirit
hunter
of the wolf.
the hunter forgets to
To
turn
turn
that
it
on.
off. Oh.
And then they also forget
And they're all
to turn-
dazed.
And then you also forget to turn off taunt on your pet.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, talk. See, that's why I miss in EverQuest there's Spirit of the Wolf. It's basically run fast spell, but without the stun effect.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
is
is
good.
Okay, so you guys basically go back through here. Are you going this way that you haven't gone yet? Or are you going this way that you have? Where the
No.
rats were?
Devil you know.
That we
way
know.
better than
Yeah.
Devil you don't. No,
Well, if-
Devil you know is way better. The one that we
Do
know.
we know?
The one
Yes.
where we've been.
If
we
we're
know,
heading
and
out,
we know
that's
we've
where we would
cleared.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you basically take the long way, When you get back to the main chamber, it looks kind of like this room, just, empty. You're ignoring the door you haven't gone through yet?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, you're heading out to the main hall. As you get out to the main hall, remember it was that very cavernous area
Big
with the hall
cavernous.
straight up.
Uh-huh.
Your ropes are still there. Unfortunately,
Soaked in
your ropes,
kerosene. Just saying.
unfortunately, your ropes are not alone because you notice. Remember how to the north there's a tunnel that goes from the main cavern north. There are 6 gentlemen in gray cloaks with masks on with various weapons. 3 of them look like they have large clubs, almost maces, and the other 3 have light crossbows and they have them pointed at you.
But we're all cranky now.
We're all very cranky.
And damaged.
Yes,
But
and
mainly
damaged.
Who's still
We're all.
badly injured?
I'm still less than.
Sufficiently, this is good enough for the main chamber. So, basically, here's where your ropes are.
I'm still what you would call bloody.
I got 8, but if I
And
turn into a bear,
you
I'll
guys
still have
are
4.
coming out of these doors.
But we don't have a boss.
I got a question. So if I turn into a bear, get 34 hit points, they get damaged. So I know it's percentage, but is it percentage then from my maximum or my current health?
From your
Current. I assume it's got to be current.
which
So you
means
would need to be healed and then turn into a bear, because then otherwise healing's less effective on you
yeah.
overall.
Yeah, well, I was more worried about if I bear and then I go back and then just faint.
Turn into a bear and fall
Which,
over.
I mean, it's a good strategy if you have like 1 hit point, because you're still going to be alive as a bear. Shouldn't be
And you can then turn your spells into
healing,
healing.
or you can run to nearest safe place.
And pretty much this is exactly what the guys look like, but they're wearing leather armor. Stony looking with clubs.
We need to keep at least one alive to interrogate. We need to keep us alive.
That's my main concern.
Basically, the orc looking ones look like this guy with clubs. And the sword guys actually are the ones with the light crossbows. And they seem to not want you to escape.
How about we?
Where are we?
You are right here.
Parlay
Oh,
again,
okay.
you can take it.
The circles
looking-
there are your ropes.
Looking up at the hole, is there anybody at the edge?
There's people trying to look into it. What's going on down there?
Echo, echo, echo.
As you hear little kid go,
Hello, mister. Are you still down there, Mr. Dragon?
The dragon that was gonna eat his soul.
I'm gonna cast message to the oldest one I can see.
Okay. What are you going to cast?
Drop rocks on there.
I'm gonna say, go get the parents. Go get the town. We're gonna need help. This is the dragon.
Okay, Mr. Dragon.
Well,
The dragon told me in my head that
so I was standing out over this pit that I fell into on my head. Don't worry, no brain injuries. But I heard this voice in my head from this dragon who said that he needed the whole town to help him.
And this gentleman will say, "You interlopers, you are not from Red Larch. We are the bringers of war. We have come to reward you for your curiosity."
By letting
a
us go.
reward, huh?
Yeah,
No,
reward.
but it sounds like
I
they're
think
from
he's
Red
gonna
Larch.
reward.
You think what?
Does this reward happen to involve putting us
Pointy
in the ground?
edge of a.
I think we're already in the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
And go ahead and roll initiative.
No, I think
Hey, I actually broke 10.
15.
I actually
18.
got a 12.
What'd you get?
I'm not going to anymore.
Yeah, I know. I switched dice too. Hopefully it works.
I have 2 D20s, and it always one favors me and one does not, but they'll switch off and never tell me.
16, 17, 18, 19.
19.
Damn, you
Tallyn?
females, girl.
I got 16.
Caesar Solace.
12.
O'Tuck. 5.
Yeah, par for the course.
Silvio has initiative.
Did we come into the session off a long rest, or did we...
Short rest.
Short rest. You've only taken a short rest.
Well,
I was trying to remember which level ones I'd used, but...
You've used all of them. If you don't know, you used them all.
I've carefully marked down, and I've used almost none of them.
But
Good
you
for
did
you.
convert them all to spells.
Nope, I converted only 1 to healing. I got 2 more D8 heals.
Okay, Silvio, you are first.
Run them through.
What did you get? I have 18.
Kriv had 18. Silvio had 19. Silvio.
I'll attack him.
Silvio. Silvio.
Which,
It's the only character.
that's kind of a ways away. You'll have to...
I assume
Charge
you
Yeah.
run and just run
Well,
through.
Silvio does have his daggers, too.
Terrible. Miss on the first one, then I'll use my bonus action.
Well, Gary, you
Oh.
guys are here. They're there. You're in the big chamber with the
Okay,
sun
I'll run up to him then.
beaming down. Okay? So what's your speed?
30.
Okay, so where would you like to get adjacent to?
Doesn't
These-
matter.
Okay. We'll go that way so you're not...
Saying this would be a good time for that thorns.
Well,
Yeah.
but he's area effect, and
So
so
put it on
did
that
you want to
side.
use your bonus action? Because you can use your movement
'Cause
and
it's
your
only
action to
10
get there,
feet,
and you
right?
still have your bonus action.
Okay, let's
or do
do
you want to
that.
save that for
Let's do
another
that.
attack?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
And I'll attack him. Terrible again.
it's actually within 5 feet.
7, 8, 9, 10. Miss, I'm sure.
A 10, it does miss off the leather armor.
That's-
Okay. And it is now Kriv's turn. Kriv is thinking. Kriv is looking at his spell book. Even though he's a sorcerer who doesn't have a spell book.
Yeah. All terrible. I'm going to firebolt this guy.
Which one?
The guy in the back?
crossbow
The
guy with
crossbow in
the
the back? Okay.
furthest away. But that's gonna miss an 8.
And 8 definitely misses. Your fireball throws, it hits the wall, lighting up more of the room, seeing the big cave over here, where obviously their footprints have come from. But it misses him horribly. Alright, so it is Tallyn's turn.
I'm going to invoke Hail of Thorns,
Okay.
And it's within, and it's as an area effect, it's within 5 feet. They have to get the dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so what does it do?
Okay. It rains of thorns that sprout from the ranged weapon or ammunition, in addition to the normal effect of the attack, which
Okay,
is
so
I
first
have
roll your
to
attack.
I have to
Yeah,
roll
go
an
ahead.
attack first. So
Okay.
and I'm going to use my
Oh,
advantage.
you're taking advantage. It's all about taking the advantage.
Yeah. So
And you're going for this
I'm going
guy?
for that guy.
Okay.
So is a 16 good
That
enough
will
to
hit.
hit?
Yay, it is.
Okay, so
Okay.
what's the damage for your roll for that guy?
Okay. It is 7 points of damage, and it's also going to be if 1d10 piercing damage on any failed or half of that.
Okay, so I gotta
So-
make a saving throw versus what's your DC?
Yes. My DC?
Your DC. Your spellcasting thing.
I don't know.
Go to your ranger real quick. Or hand me the book. Hand me the book's probably faster.
I think
Enter
it's
I'm handing you the book.
10 plus your relevant stat.
That's exactly what it should be for them, but let me just double check, because this is the first question, and you're going to want to write this down in your character sheet, because this is very important for you. You're new to the ways of spellcasting.
Yes.
So when it comes to ranger spells... We've got to the ranger. Okay, so spellcasting ability. Your spell DC is 8, plus your proficiency bonus. Which at second level your proficiency bonus is +2, so that's 10. Plus your wisdom modifier.
Plus my wisdom modifier? Hold on.
What's your wisdom modifier?
+1.
So you're 11. So write down your spell DC is 11.
Mm-hmm.
And in case you need it, your spell attack modifier is your proficiency bonus, which is 2,
Hold on.
plus your wisdom modifier. Now, so I need to roll a 13 or better on a dex save. Is that correct? For your spell. Get your spell.
Well, I'm 11 for...
So, 11. 11 or better
What's
on dex?
is it a dex save?
Yes, it's a dex save.
Okay. Okay, so this one makes it. This one makes it. And we're rolling for this guy. That one made it, so I get half damage.
So I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9. So 9 points of damage. Any additional
No.
effects?
I rolled a 9. Half damage is...
4?
Yeah.
Okay. So does it do any more effect? Does it make it difficult terrain?
Yes, I believe it, it doesn't say.
What is it? Just read the effect again.
It says, in addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack, each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 1d piercing damage if failed, or has half as much damage.
That's it?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's an
So
at
this guy
higher
also
levels,
needs a
but
save because the target of the effect takes the thorns as well.
at
Okay.
higher levels the damage increases.
And he'll take 4. He gets 4, 7, 8, 11 points. Okay. The bringers of woe just got woed with thorns.
I know
Woe.
what I'm
They're
going to
going
do.
ow, ow.
If,
That's
as long
all.
as there's none of our other party members in.
Okay, so Kasandros,
I will, as my bonus action, bear out.
you're gonna bear it down.
Bear down.
Bear
Go
down,
Wildcats, bear down.
Arizona. Bear
Okay.
down, red and blue.
So that is the last bear or wild shape I can do today.
Okay.
And I will move 40. So,
Who's his character? Is his character over there?
Uh,
Little green guy?
No.
No.
ew!
Where'd he go?
He's over here.
I died. Now I'm back. I knocked someone over.
35, 40. You got the fighter's back. In bear form. Okay. So, it's your bonus action to shapeshift. Your
Can I
move.
attack?
Well, you're just out of range.
Really?
Yep.
With 40 movement?
Yep.
Yep.
Look
That
at
was
fearsome.
that was with me
I
giving you the
know.
benefit of the doubt that you were right here on the
I
inside
will
of the
do
room.
nothing.
Okay.
You'll look menacing.
Well, use
You can,
dash and get up in their
if
face.
that's what you want to do, yeah.
or flank the guy, that one guy?
Yeah.
Can
I'll
you
do that.
squeeze through?
No,
Uh,
no,
no.
on the
Go
other
around.
side.
Yeah, I could do that.
If he's
Go
dashing,
around,
he'll have
he can
extra
go.
movement, so he can go there.
Yeah.
So that way Silvio could do a one step and then
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
have flanking on the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it is the Bringers of Woe.
Damn, I was hoping it was me.
Sorry, it's not.
Maybe
But on the
let's
plus
try
side,
a
you're
crossbow.
next.
'Cause I'm gonna do burning
Okay,
hands.
so this is the group with the clubs. This one is going to go ahead and attack Silvio.
Guys get trouble.
Because, of course, the bear is not going to be a good target.
Well, he's hoping his teammates will do some cool stuff with the bear. So will
He's
a
hoping.
unnatural 20 hit Silvio?
Yes.
Yes.
5 points of damage. Okay. That's a half spot I can't really get into. He's going to go back and hold his action, so if someone gets within melee range, he does something bad to them. And this one...
Not giant bear.
He's gonna go around Silvio without getting attack of opportunity, and go for the bear with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna take advantage of the bear from behind,
I hate that.
And not hit.
and will an 11 hit you?
My AC is 11.
Nope, didn't.
Wow. Okay, so he
I'm a
hits
big
you
bear.
for 5 points of damage on your bear butt with his
My health
mace.
is 34.
So he hits you with the mace, and it is now Sister Solace's turn.
See, when you're a big target.
How hurt are you, Silvio?
I just took 5 points. I have no more short rest, but I'm fine except for that.
Wait,
Are
how?
you sure?
So you,
So do you need a
How much
heal?
health?
So
or-
he's at 19 out of
Yeah, I'm at
24?
19 out of 20.
Okay, well then I'm going to
at-
move up 15 this way. Or not,
I was
30.
gonna say
30, excuse
30.
me. I need to get within 15 of the here.
Yeah, you can get one.
30.
No, I'm okay. Well then, I'm going to do my cone attack, 15 burning hands.
What's the range? Your burning
15,
hands only
so-
goes out this far.
See,
Right, okay, so she moved 30.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's a big room.
Yeah, it's a huge, massive room. That's the
We
big
all,
drawback.
we all, yeah, we're
the
all.
problem is I won't be able to use it going forward then. So, what? Hold on.
Okay, so
Let me
she
see
moved
if I
5, 10. Is each square 5 or 10?
Each
5.
square is 5.
Okay, so she moved. So she moved 5,
Hold on, where's
10,
mine?
15, 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use Sacred Flame on this guy.
On that guy?
60
the guy with the
feet.
crossbow? Okay.
Yes.
The second thought, I thought you were aiming at me.
No, I want to.
Okay, so I make a
So
save
Sacred, yeah.
versus...
Dexterity.
and fails. Okay.
Against 9 points of damage.
Ouch. Your flame
Okay.
goes out, and he starts
Um,
screaming bloody murder as it's burning on him.
And it's radiant, so I don't know.
They're not undead or anything.
yeah,
with-
they're
with-
Or are they?
Or are they?
They will be soon.
Okay, are you doing any...
Are you going to reanimate them?
Yeah.
No, I am going to actually cast as a
Bonus action?
bonus action. Where is it?
What are you looking for?
Shields of Faith.
It's
Is it in the S's?
20 of
Somewhere around the shield spell that you kept reading.
I know, that's what I was like.
Here we go. Yeah, and it's a bonus action, so I can
And what does it do?
60 feet. So
You have
shimmering fields appears around and surrounds a creature of my choice, ranging, granting it +2 bonus to AC for the duration, and I'm casting it on Silvio.
Silvio AC.
So you're +2 for your AC
Yay, thank
for up
you.
to 10 minutes.
Whoa. That is a very long amount of time.
And it's
Okay.
a bonus action.
Yeah, that's the nice thing is it is a bonus action, but don't forget.
Priest
But I can't put it on anyone else.
Priests are very
it
good.
has to stay on him because
Priests
Okay.
are very
my
good sports.
concentration.
Okay, so
Surprisingly. I know this is kind of
Well,
breaking.
I don't know how useful it is. I haven't hit anybody in the entire game.
But it's helping
But
you
you're
not get
absorbing.
hit.
But you're absorbing
Yeah, you're being
attacks
attacked.
by the.
Okay,
By the guys.
so the crossbow guys are kind of scared of the
Yeah.
scary bear and the cleric. They're having
Yeah, all of a sudden-
Wait,
Face
wait,
just
wait,
lit 'em
wait.
up, one of
How
them.
are those?
Apparently, the bear set the guy on fire.
I hate when bears.
I'm
breathe
not
fire.
saying.
Like the
I'm not
arrows
saying that
shooting
I'm a
daggers.
psychic bear.
Oh, you're gonna get some arrows in you
But I'm
right
not
now.
saying I'm not a psychic bear.
But the gentleman who just got burned by sacred flame is going to shoot you point blank with the crossbow, so he's at disadvantage.
Damn right he is.
Damn right he is.
Damn right he is.
Oh, he rolled a 1.
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure I
Lower
can't
than that.
roll lower than that. Okay.
So I assume his crossbow.
The
breaks.
one closest to you, apparently that sacred flame must have hit his crossbow because he reaches up point blank between your eyes, squeezes
do
the
it.
lever on his crossbow, and you just see twang, and the string breaks on his crossbow.
Now you're face to face with a bear.
So he no longer has access to
and you
his
don't got a
crossbow.
crossbow.
Okay, however, his
Start
friend
with-
here is going to do the same thing, but he doesn't have an issue because you're a little farther away. Will a
Yes, it will.
Yes, it will.
17.
a natural 20 hit you?
You know what my AC is.
Yeah.
5 points of damage.
Oh no!
And then the second one will be shooting you with a 18.
Yes.
You know my AC.
So 10 points of damage total for the two. Or 5 if you just wrote down the first 5.
I just...
Okay.
Now we're at the same health, buddy.
And both the
You're at
crossbow
19, right?
guys gonna
Same health.
do that because there's a fucking bear and they don't want to stick around their friend who's got a bear on him.
People have
Right?
against bears. Like I'm
I
feeling
think
very
bears
under
are
attack
scary.
right now.
Okay.
You just turned into a bear. No one
So,
wants to be
O'Tuck,
around
it
you.
is your turn.
O'Tuck.
Oh, it's my
Okay.
turn.
Yeah.
I heard a different name.
It's
So
okay.
I'm going to double move and run.
Did Kriv go?
No. No.
No.
I only had the one turn.
What did you do on your one turn?
Fireball.
Firebolt.
Oh, duh, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
you went like
I'm
first.
like, okay, yeah, he went right after Silvio. I was like,
I
did
haven't
Kriv
gone
do
yet
that?
this round.
Yeah, yes, you have.
I'm the end of the round.
Yes, you're the
Okay.
you're the
So-
tail of the round.
So I have 70 when I double my movement.
Okay.
Whoa.
5, 10,
Oh, go ahead.
15, 20,
You
20,
she can go through your square.
25, 30,
Where's she going?
35, 40, 45, 50,
You have access to all of
55.
them.
Who do you
Would
want?
you like to go after the gentleman with the
These
mace,
two or
or the
those
gentleman with
two?
the crossbows?
Well, I can get flank on this one, right?
and they get
Yeah,
flank on
you
you.
go. Right here, you get flank on this guy with the bear.
Well, see, that's a good plan right there.
Okay.
To flank his.
Okay. So
With a bear.
so you
course.
basically doing the
Bear
dash,
flanks.
running out there with your ladle.
And
You're-
I'm going to spend a key point.
You are channeling your key.
And
key
to
point?
do a
It's chi. It's a
flurry
monk thing.
of
Oh.
blows.
It's Fist of Fury from
It is
World
your
of
Fist of
Warcraft.
Fury.
It is my Fist of Fury.
So what is your key attack sound?
Oh, I guess it's immediately after you take an attack action.
Oh, okay. So it's basically a follow up on an attack.
Right.
Yeah.
So since I spent
Okay, for
my
the dash.
dash, I can't.
Okay, but you are in an amazingly well placed location.
I'm
for that.
ready. I'm
Can
ready.
we talk about how much that spell has evolved?
Yes, that spell's
It
evolved very
used to
far.
be that you did it, but it was still your normal attack, so you did
Yeah.
like no damage, but you're still
Or per your dex modifier, you hit additional targets.
or
around
then it was
you.
like crazy. It was
Crazy kung fu action. Silvio, back to the top of the order.
Stab.
Silvio.
Silvio.
This again.
What'd you roll?
11.
11 will hit.
Yay!
6
11
points
will
of
hit the
damage.
thug. 6 points on the thug. Is it the... It's the one that's already been hit by the arrow, correct?
Yep.
He goes down.
Yes!
Finally.
Okay. All right. Anything for your move, or would you
No.
like to take a step forward towards
Sure.
the crossbow guy, or
Sure, I'll do that.
so? Gary, if you want, you could go.
Yeah, and then you can flank that one guy.
Okay.
Well,
There's
Oh.
2 there.
yeah, because it's the next round action. So
But
his
there's
ready
also the
action
guy
is-
next to him, too.
So you
Move
could
me
go.
where it'll be ever best for the group. I don't care.
Or he could move here and flank this
Or
Yeah,
you
guy.
move
flank that
here
guy.
because
No, flank
Yeah,
this
yeah,
guy.
flank
Flank
him.
that
Step
guy.
there so you can flank with your bear buddy.
Everyone wants to flank with the bear.
Everybody
I know.
likes the bear.
And flank with
Okay,
the best of them.
Kriv, you are up again. Get next to the cleric.
Next to the cleric. And I'm not in range to do what I wanted to do, so I will just firebolt this guy again.
Okay.
Or attempt to. With 13.
13 will actually hit that guy.
Yes.
For 5.
5 points. That was the gentleman who earlier took the damage, and he is not doing too pretty. He's still on his feet, but he has these horrible leather burns on his shoulder, cooking the pretty clay color off of his armor. Poor bastards.
Clay's never good.
Tallyn.
Move me up next to the cleric, and I'm going to fire on this gentleman.
Which one?
The big
Stand
one.
in the back.
Yes.
Okay.
The melee fighter who thought
Am
the
I
back
missing something
position
about
would be a good
bonus
idea.
actions? Because most of you seem to have bonus actions that you can keep using, but mine I can use once.
Well, it depends. It's
No,
like
the
for
one
this-
you can use is you get to attack again.
You get double attacks.
Our bonus actions are like, we can move again.
Yeah.
Or
different bonus actions
I
do
can
different
heal.
things.
So
Like
I can pretty much use this one action surge, then I'm done. No, I don't get it.
You have.
So I
Natural
don't-
20.
Okay, hold on.
I'm
Here.
not
So-
understanding.
So for yours, you have action surge to hit again as a bonus action, and you also have second wind as your bonus action. So you have 2 bonus actions, but you can't
once
use
I've
them
used them, I
back.
can't use them again, though. I
Yeah,
guess.
those have to reset with a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
so like
casters-
my bonus action's like Expeditious Retreat. That's
It's
a
a
first level spell. I can't keep casting
He's
that.
only got 3 shots per day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
you can take a short rest and recover.
My
he has to wait till the end of the
and
night.
yeah, and my
to
bonus action, I use a spell slot, which I
Yeah.
get back at the end
I
of the day.
understand.
The
Yeah.
only bonus action I've done is the Shield of Faith on you, and I'm done. But I have cantrips that I
Wasn't a
can use
complaint, just
any.
not
Oh,
understanding.
Yeah, there's an
Yeah,
observation.
it's each class has a different style of bonus actions, but you can only use a max of 1 bonus action per turn,
Got
and
it.
a lot of them have different. Like the Shield of Faith, you can use it, but it's using up
Or
one of
the
your
super
first level
mega
spell
heal.
slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Druid, he's burning spell slots to use those actions, so he's eventually going to run out of spells.
Just a mechanical.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
And I
so
haven't
you rolled a
used any
natural
yet.
20.
Yep.
Right.
And we've got
Yeah.
8.
And you're looking at the game roll.
You rolled a D10 and a D8.
Oops. Sorry.
I'm doing game.
Well, is that what you do for
No,
your
I need a
additional
D8. I got one.
Okay.
I'm going to go.
She needs the one that looks like a
And it's
mirror
the
bar.
same number. Okay.
You need the
So
one that looks
8
like a
plus
mirror bar trade bar.
11 points of damage.
11 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Me and
15
Becky.
for that guy. Alrighty, so he takes an arrow to the side. I'm gonna kill you all for we're the bringers of war. That was woe, by the
He
way.
has lots of time to talk.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
He's talking.
Yeah, like 3 words. He's
But don't worry, I'll decorate his chest with more feathers.
Kasandros.
Okay, a guy that hit me with mace.
There's a guy behind you who you have a buddy that you're flanking with
Yes,
right
I'm
now.
flanking like everyone.
Combat advantage if you want to turn around and hit the guy who hit you in
I
the bare
will.
butt.
I will turn around and I will bite claw.
Okay.
Would you say that this is vengeance?
Yeah.
I guess we could
It
call
would be
it vengeance.
He hit me in the butt with a mace. That's vengeance.
That sounds more revengey, but okay.
Wait. What's the difference?
Vengeance and revenge.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
No, one has a RE in front of it.
Bad
Oh.
at this. You'll never work in this town again.
Yes, but it ruined Jocelynne.
14.
You have advantage.
that'll hit.
remember.
Oh, yeah.
And you have advantage, so give me better 2 dice.
That was still better. 14.
Okay. You hit. And that's just for the first attack. You
Yep.
have 2
I
attacks.
think it's D8 plus 4.
Poor bastard.
They started it.
Well,
13?
He's next to a
13?
bear.
Okay, he
No,
survived.
sorry, 11.
So 11 damage?
Yes, 11
Okay.
damage. And then the claw.
Still
Okay.
has advantage.
Which, yes, your claws have advantage.
Natural 20.
Oh
Roll for
my.
damage, or I can just give you. You can describe how you gut him like a fish.
Oh yes, describe the cutting.
I gut him like a fish. That description.
Yeah.
You gut him like a fish, and there's a sickly sound of wet eels hitting the dirty floor.
You ever see a bear eat a salmon?
No.
That was a lot
They
like
pretty
this.
much peel the.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you hungry? Is that what I'm hearing?
Speak about
Okay.
that. How
Just
good
say
is
no to
salmon?
cannibalism.
Salmon is awesome. I love
It
salmon.
ain't cannibalism. I'm a bear.
It ain't
For
cannibalism.
now.
I'm a bear.
Okay, so
He's
it is
still not
now
moving.
the last of the thug's turn.
Which guy?
This
The
guy.
guy I decorated with.
Arrows.
Who's gonna go after O'Tuck because he's scared of the bear after seeing his.
After him seeing his friend gutted.
Well, crap. He goes out of the. No, he can go around there.
Yeah.
He's gonna go after O'Tuck because the small dwarf seems to be an easy fight.
Yeah, well,
Compared to a
compared
bear.
to a big bear that just ate his friend.
Hey, didn't eat. Used a metaphor.
I
Didn't
can't dodge unless it's my turn, right?
What does? Well, dodge is an actual action you can take.
Take
So
the disengage
Patient
dash, huh?
defense. You can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn.
But would
On
it
your
still
turn,
have to
no.
be on your turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
because dodge actually gives you defense bonus.
Okay, great.
So basically, you can
How
fight
many
and
key
you
points
dodge.
do you get?
I have 2 right now.
Woohoo.
I haven't spent any. Yes,
Did
that
you get
hits.
it?
That hits for 5 points of damage,
Yes. You made me spill my jugs.
and he's spurred on by this. He's going for a second attack,
Oh.
Wait, is he doing the bite claw?
And he's gonna
and
miss.
he misses horribly with a grand total of 8.
I'll tell you
That's
the secret.
good.
The secret is you use the bite to land the claw. A lot of people try to use the claw, land the bite. Doesn't work.
You gotta make sure it's the follow up. It's
You gotta-
not
you gotta-
bite then claw.
you gotta-
It's claw then
You
bite.
gotta clamp on, then bitch slap.
Get the bear bitch slap. Sister Solace.
All right. Both these guys are hurt.
I think there's nobody in the entire
I'm-
arena that's not hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this guy, Sacred Flame.
Actually, this guy is untouchable.
Yeah.
He didn't
This-
get part of my.
He
Thorn?
is.
He's-
He was the one that was over here out of
Yeah.
it.
This guy,
So-
though, I'm going to use Sacred Flame on.
If you want, by the way, your burning hands. Does it require an attack roll or is it a save? I believe it's
It was a save.
right? If you want,
And not
you
do and
could
not
go
hurt her.
right here and cast your burning hands and get all 3 of this because it goes 5, 10, 15.
I'll do it.
I will just, as a GM, just to be fair, if you park yourself right here, you could then do burning hands in this direction and it goes this way.
Well-
Okay, they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Also,
But you are
Negative
putting
5.
yourself in a dangerous
Or 6
position.
Yeah, but you know what?
Well, why do you think the Dragon Bar moved up? My next action is going to be a line.
why do you think the bear moved up?
So would you like to do that? And
I
Well,
also have an
Why
elaborate
can't
plan.
I go here and do the same thing?
'Cause that's
Go
if
there.
you do that, O'Tuck gets
Yeah,
lit on
never
fire.
mind.
And
And
then
so
I
is the bear.
And all
Alright.
the alcohol that you
And then
carry.
you evaporate all the alcohol.
Good point.
No, that will cause an explosion.
So
Yes,
they
it's
have
what
to
we
do
call
a
an
saving,
accelerant.
Dex, I don't
saving
Dex
throw.
save versus.
my it just
Spell save is
It
what?
should be on your
is
character sheet.
12.
12?
Hold on.
Okay. It's on
My
that sheet.
spell-
Yeah. Should be
It's
on
my
the very...
DC, my spell save DC is 12.
Okay.
One
So
makes it.
this one makes it.
So he's going to take half damage.
That guy fails it. And that guy fails it. So both the crossbow
Okay.
guys fail it.
So 11 points of damage if they failed.
They explode into flames.
Okay, and if they so basically 5 points for
5 points for
one
the guy who saved it.
We're
And he
still
was
leaving
already
one
hurt.
alive for interrogation purposes.
He is still alive for interrogation purposes.
So this guy
And there
takes
is a
5
crossbow guy
points.
there who has a broken crossbow who's going to be pulling a sword on his turn. 'cause apparently
You get a
not.
stab. You get a stab.
So
the
this
bear.
guy's, I mean, Kerrie nailed him pretty bad.
That guy's got an
He's got-
arrow into him.
and
He's
he
got
had
fire
the-
damage on him. He's
Maybe
Oh, and
someone can-
anything this way is on fire, by the way.
dirt. Thank
Maybe
God
we
it's-
can convince one of them to lay down your weapons.
Anything for your bonus actions?
Wait,
You
let's
got
let the
any?
bear.
No,
probably.
I don't
That's
have
true.
any other bonus actions.
Let the
Okay,
bear
You're
part
better
away.
at. You're far better at than I am.
It's the crossbow guy's turn. He's going.
The bear,
To
the
run
scared
like hell.
tiefling.
He's gonna drop his crossbow and run.
I want to point out, he thinks something's protecting
Is
this bear. Tries
that
to
going
shoot
to give
it
an
crossbow
attack
right-
of opportunity?
He's going to
Xander?
disengage, so it does
okay.
not give him an attack of opportunity or the priest an attack of opportunity. He's going to run.
I got a question. What's his speed?
Not equal to yours.
Just want to check that.
Well, keep that one alive.
Okay.
Oh, or we get this one.
Okay, because there's just no reason why he would stick around at this point.
Yeah.
O'Tuck.
Right.
There's the large thuggish guy in the leather armor who actually swung at you, missed horribly.
Well,
And he just got flamethrowered by your friend next to you.
He's still alive. I'll hit him on the head in an attempt to knock him unconscious.
Not to kill, okay.
Oh, with a grand total of 10.
10?
No, wait,
Sounds like
that's-
you're better than that.
That's 12. No, wait,
Look at your
13.
thing.
So 9 plus 4 is 13.
That hits!
Yay!
I'm like, you're better than that.
I was looking at it upside down.
Remo Williams.
The dot was
I'm better
confusing.
than that.
All right. So
Okay.
hopefully- do I roll?
Go for roll for damage.
8.
8 points. You think it would probably take another hit to knock him out if you'd like to spend one of your chi points and go for flurry of blows.
Because I've never done it.
And what does it do?
I need this. Thank you. I never
She's so
need
sweet
this.
when she steals it from your fingers.
Flurry of blows. Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 chi point, because I hate this
I
linguistic
prefer chi to
bastardization.
key anyway.
Point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
2 unarmed strikes.
That's a cool power.
That is a cool power.
17.
And both actually hit AC 11, so both are hitting. And basically,
He knocked
describe how you were knocking this guy senseless with your Jackie Chan moves.
Right. Well, first I come at him around the side of his head, and with my mug in my fist, I just smack him upside the head and I say, "Your mother raised you better than this, you damn fool." And then I take my other fist and I smack him upside against the other head and I said, "And your father would be ashamed to see you beating up little girls like me."
And literally, as you say that, his body just falls sideways right in front of the cleric, out cold, with just stars circling around.
Excellent.
She just did an awesome flurry of blows.
Not the person out.
So we
Okay.
have a prisoner. Excellent.
Yep.
You can kill the other
And
one.
Silvio, it is your turn.
Um,
Would you like to chase after the guy that's running?
sure.
What's your speed?
30.
30 puts you right here. Would you like to try a dagger?
Yeah, throw a
You
dagger.
are within dagger range, and you are very good with those throwing daggers.
Yes, his daggers sprout arrows.
Yeah.
Nope.
What'd you get?
1.
Okay. Basically, you throw the dagger into the ground, unfortunately.
Yep.
Darn.
All right, so
Hey, at least you
it
didn't
is
hit a hard
Kriv's
party
turn.
member.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, man.
You see, the bear also sprouts arrows. Kind of like Wolverine, except I don't heal.
Yeah.
So if I can get to there,
It's just very painful.
can I send my line this way and get the guy running or no?
Not really. You have to go a little further around. But if do you have any expeditious retreats you'd like to use?
No, I am
Okay.
completely out of actual spell power. Are there any kids up on the ledge?
There actually is a small circle of people forming during all of this.
Especially considering the fireballs.
The
going off.
fireballs,
Sacred
the
flames.
flame,
Wait, I hope kids weren't watching when I got. Oh,
bear going.
oh I just scarred a whole generation.
Well, I can't see most of it. But
None of those kids are going to be hunters.
no, but they're going to have loads of
We all
stories
want
to
to
tell.
be druids. We want to turn into animals. Okay, Tallyn, it is your turn.
I don't see that guy. I can't get. You know, I'm fine. Just,
You're not gonna like dash to get to the mouth of the cave.
I suppose I could shoot him, huh?
Because if you like, what is your speed?
30.
Can she get
Go
to?
straight through the party. It's faster.
It's like
Just
yeah,
push people out of my way.
Yeah, you can
and
go.
then you can
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
him.
Okay.
We'll give it a go.
Still no.
And it is a 14.
14 will hit.
Awesome.
Even giving him a bonus for AC there.
Advantage because he's flanked.
Woohoo! And
No,
it is
I'm
11
plus
points
2
of
AC.
damage.
Your arrow flies out. You hear the zing of the arrow shoot, and he just flops down at the ground
Awesome.
with arrow weeping,
Yay, I feel
red
better.
sticky on the ground in front of him.
Well, bear will be crawling up the wall because I got to be a climb of 40.
Well, unfortunately, you can't climb up the wall because it's a cave.
It's a
You have to
dome.
do the. He meant the rope.
Tiny hole.
I got climb 40.
If there was a tree, you could try to
I
climb
got
it.
climb 40.
Okay, the prisoner.
The prisoner who is out cold, she knocked him, bam, 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 knocked out cold. He's going to require medical to wake up.
I'm going to roll a medical one.
Well, don't
Why-
interrogate
why
him
why
here.
wake
Why
him
don't we
up
ta-
here?
Yeah,
That's
tie him
because
up and take
no, I would like to because remember their comment that they said is like you're not from Red Larch, you're interlopers. So I want to know how far, how high up. I mean, how many in Red Larch are? Because the way he said it to
Your
me
Batman voice.
made it sound like there's more people in this town
Yeah,
that are
there's a
involved
sickness
with
in
what's
Red Larch
going
has
on
been
than what we know.
like
They
the,
don't
the
So that's
elders.
kind of why I kind of wanted to do this without necessarily.
Involving the
And they can't
townspeople.
hear it.
Because I'm seriously that sheriff.
is part of it. Probably.
He wanted us to stay away from the quarry,
That's right. He
and
did.
then that's where all the people with the masks
Forgot
and the
about that.
cloaks are. So as far as I'm concerned, he is #1 candidate on my suspicion list right now.
There's a sickness in this town.
Yes.
That only
Bear
bears
Batman says so.
can
That only
satisfy.
Bear Man can. So I
I
would
am
like
the city's
to
protector.
interrogate him down here. So I'm going to roll a medicine.
Also, you would be excellent at the werewolf game.
I am
He is-
the woe the city deserves.
I got an 18.
Wow.
And you're interrogating him?
No, that's
Or
medical.
Okay,
Medical.
okay. You revive him.
How do you can't interrogate an unconscious man?
Well, that's what I was wondering. what
This
you was
bear's gonna interrogate him.
wrong. Okay.
Harvey Dent.
Who's got the highest intimidation?
Who is he?
That would
I have
probably
a
be
plus
Silvio.
1.
Who has that?
Yeah.
I have no
Oh.
intimidation.
Can a bear?
I have a plus
succeed
2
in his
actually.
strength?
You have plus
Well,
3.
the problem is the bear will just imply it's going to eat him rather than interrogate him.
Well, I could imply I'm going to eat him if he doesn't tell us.
I will give someone advantage on the roll if the bear is threatening to eat him.
Well, he's got
Especially
plus
if you were to
3.
pull off one of his boots and let the bear start licking.
I won't.
I'm
do
not very
that.
intimidating at all, apparently.
Silvio's very intimidating, but I don't know
Actually,
if his
no, I only
shoot
have an
is.
intimidation of 1.
Okay.
See?
So you're the
Yeah.
most
I have an intimidation of -1.
I'm the second most intimidating person. Oh yeah, that's right. I am a tiefling.
Or a tiefling.
You're more intimidating than the bear. And the bear just gutted the scouts' friend.
Yeah.
But you're cuddly like
What
a
if-
bear.
It's all in the roll anyway.
So here's the pitch.
roll and
Okay.
bone.
He's tied up. We have him against the wall.
He's
There's
tied
a
up.
bear, and
There-
there's a
there-
tiefling.
There's these two flanking me, and I'm like, okay, it's
My
okay.
eyes are glowing.
We calmed down the bear. But I tell you what, we're really looking for calm down, really.
And then the bear
No,
starts
really,
juggling.
calm down. What-
Like the heads or something.
I don't know how long I can keep him at bay. What I'm after is who's at the head of all of this? Because really, it would be awesome if I could know, but I can't keep the bear at bay all day.
Spill
Okay.
your beans.
Who in Red Lodge is involved with these?
18.
18. Do you have to pull his mask off, by the way?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, well, nobody said they pulled his mask off.
I didn't know he realized he was.
I didn't
wearing
realize
it.
it.
Wait,
Sheriff.
Wait, no, we have to do
She
it.
was Scooby-Doo.
Let's find out who he really is.
Oh,
I'm
like Star
Scooby.
Kids.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Ruh-roh.
Except you don't run from the danger, you kind of just leap on it.
I want my bear.
When you start interrogating him and you rip off his mask so he can start talking, you realize instantly you all recognize that he's actually one of the deputies.
I knew it. I knew it.
Did we kill the
is
sheriff?
involved.
But
Let's check. We're checking all
Yeah,
the
let's
You know
check
what?
the other body.
The
We're
sheriff
checking the other
probably ran
bodies.
away.
Keep the bear away from me! I'll tell you. Baragustus, he is the leader. He's turned the elders against the old ways and has made us into the bringers of woe. We have to kill the people he tells us to kill for our own well-being.
See, they are
He
murdering people.
he reads the magical stones in the sacred chamber and tells us what we must do to protect Red Larch.
That must be the man.
That's all dwarven. That's old dwarven magic and has nothing to do with your religion.
Lies! The elders tell us that those movements
Nibble
are
a toe.
stone.
I'll
Ah!
just get closer to him.
I'm sorry, man. I can't fix stupid.
So what do you do? Are you going to eat the toe?
Who in the Red Larch
No.
is involved? Who else in Red Larch is involved?
Only the elders. They've been trying to protect
Who are
Red
the
Larch.
elders? Which ones are the elders?
And he
Which
basically
one are
barks
the
off a
elders?
bunch of names that you haven't actually dealt with. When they say elders, literally they're meaning the folks that are
Yep.
The
This
sheriff, by the
town
way,
has basically sold its inhabitants to this vile cult.
Yeah, because who else are they killing?
so pretty
The
much,
sheriff is involved.
he does not name the sheriff.
Oh,
Okay,
please.
good.
The sheriff is
He
involved.
does not
You
name
just
the
don't like
sheriff's
the sheriff.
wife. He does not name any of your personal contacts in town. And he does not name the tavern owner.
That's a relief.
But he does name
Deputies,
the tavern owner's
however-
wife.
Oh! Hold it! What?
He's
Maybe
married.
Maybe they're poly.
You've been cheating. Oh my God, you're the other woman.
Well, she didn't know.
I had no idea
That's
there wasn't
true.
a wedding ring, and we didn't really talk about it. We just drank.
And did other things.
Yeah, well.
All right,
Now
all
you
right, all
know.
right.
Well, oh my God. Teller has shed light on this matter.
Don't let the bear eat me! Don't let it eat me! I'm just trying to protect my home, take care of my family.
By killing the rest of the people who also have homes and
And
families?
innocent people,
You
travelers
asshole.
who have come to this town.
The priest said that the earth spoke to him that these people would bring our downfall if we didn't do it.
What about the caravan from Mirabar?
We did as the priest ordered, and we killed them all.
I think we have to know. Why did you take the insurance out on the old farm?
Bragus is the name of the priest.
You're the person carrying them
Yes,
away.
he is in the chamber of the moving stones.
Not anymore.
Well,
Who was the
I mean,
old
he's
priest?
gone to a different one.
I'm going to imply that we killed him.
The gentleman that escaped.
Not anymore.
What did you do to our leader?
That is none of your concern.
He's there to save our souls and protect us from this drought.
Your soul can never be saved after the harm that you have caused. You are unclean and you are damned to darkness.
No, take it back. I'm not damned.
My eyes glow. I'm using thaumaturgy,
No.
and they're glowing.
Take
you
it
are
back.
damned.
I will do whatever I have to save myself.
What about your
If you
family?
choose to walk in the light, you can only do that by repentance
And literally he
and
tries
serving the greater good.
with his hands bound, he tries to grovel at your feet because he's realizing I've been doing very bad things. And you get the honest impression
He didn't
that
think
he was doing bad things because someone was telling him it's what you had to do to protect your home and hearth.
It's like, that is
This
no
is-
way to live.
He doesn't seem to be that strong of a moral character, but he was
Very
told it's that if you
manipulatable.
do these things, it will make your house happy, it will make your family happy, it will bring back the waters.
I am going to.
Please,
These
I'm
are desperate. These
I
are
will do
desperate
anything.
people.
What redemption can I do? And
It's
he's
like,
literally
you will
begging at your
serve
feet.
this town, and I will make sure that you do. In the hands of Father.
Father.
Father,
No,
someone.
Father.
Faja.
I'm trying to
Father
get his
Fortel.
name. Hold on.
High five for Dresden.
Father Relvander, the human of the cord. You
I
will serve in the temple, and you will dedicate your life for the remaining years of your
I will
existence.
do this if you let me live. I will promise to serve.
I'm going to let.
I don't care.
You don't have to untie him though.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I will take you to the temple in town, and I will tell the father of what you have done, and he will see to your continued education in repentance and benefiting this town. And maybe, if you prove yourself in the rest of your life, there may be light for you.
So, I assume
So-
interrogation's done. I'm gonna turn back into a person.
Peel off your bare hide and stand back up, shaking it all off. Sloth, sloth, sloth. Then he evaporates into ectoplasm. Again, Dresden.
Oh, yes.
Not the biggest fan of humans.
So, Sister Solace, quick question. Church of Palor, fairly goodish. What's their opinion on someone who murders people? As a priest's opinion, what do you think Father Palor would require this guy to do for penance for killing people?
Murder.
Well, actually, no, they don't really. Reading
As
the
the sister, I'm asking you, what in your opinion do you think, as the church, what would the church's opinion be to a person who massacred a caravan full of dwarves?
Well, if it was one of the paladins, they'd say kill him. If it was, no, one of the edicts of
Is
the Lord of
redemption.
Pelor is compassion.
Okay.
And if he is honest in his in his willingness to repent, then I will take him to a place where he can do that. However, the person I'm going to be leaving him with is a priest of cord. And that priest will have absolutely no compunction about putting him to death.
Well, Cord
If
is
he does
neutral.
not.
Cord is
Yes,
neutral.
but his strength. If he does not have the strength.
No.
Oh, I already know what
continue
he's
his
going to do to him.
Yeah.
I would like to make a suggestion
What was
when
your
we deliver
suggestion?
this guy that
I'm dedicating him to the temple because there's also the other.
It's a shared temple
It's a shared
amongst all
temple.
the good gods.
I
I know what the priest of Cord is going to do to this guy, but I just want to see
And
what
there's
Caleb.
what the priestess do.
And
I am going to go into.
She is compassion and niceness. She would.
I am for I am
Okay.
compassionate
Well,
too.
I-
However,
am for going to the tavern and not worrying
Okay.
about where they're bringing them.
So, are you guys going down the path, or are you taking the ropes?
I
back
say we
up?
take the ropes,
Okay.
for
and then
today.
they will tie him and pull him up.
Okay. So you guys do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I recommend that we get try to talk to the priest of Cord and say,
Gonna wrap it up. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
that let's put him to work prospecting new wells, and at least that way he will build his own strength and also build penance for priestess so and so who needs to
We're going to the
Okay,
temple.
but now-
and we're
compassion.
Yes,
gonna
but
give
I need to speak.
penance.
I need to also speak with the court, just like, and let them know that the elders in this town are
Something's-
involved with this. So they may very well wish this man dead.
Maybe we shouldn't tell people then, because then that people.
I am
The
going
Black
to
Earth
kill
needs to be
priest.
exposed.
Well, if
Remember,
we
this
tell,
is a town, and it is their fathers and grandfathers,
And yeah.
mothers
Right.
and grandmothers.
and also if we tell the priest, he
It
might get
could
killed.
be that this is like an Illuminati kind of thing where they were secretly pulling the strings for the town for what they thought was the town's benefit. Possibly, you think with an
They were
insight,
misled.
possibly a cult leader came in and took advantage of their insecurities.
Their
And
desperation.
It's better to kill
Yes,
the
that-
outsiders than to have people in town.
Was it
I'm not saying I'm justifying
was it an
anything
elf
they've done.
mage? They,
But I'm relying on their faith and their service to their gods.
Okay.
Like that they're not going to want to. It's an evil cult,
Okay.
and I am relying on them.
So
telling me-
let's let's a little first we're gonna take him to the temple. So who's going to the tavern to drink?
I am.
People are like in shock because there was a large audience watching these guys, part of this fight go down, and they're like, "Who are those masked people?" And you hear one guy as you're climbing up saying, "See, I told you, masked weirdos at the quarry. They look just like that." And of course, people are shocked when you bring up the deputy. It's tied up as one of the masked weirdos. Because everyone's like, "What does it mean?" The sheriff immediately is not happy with this, and he's asking you what the situation is.
Whoever buys me a drink gets to hear my tale.
Five locals grab you, pull you aside, and they want a drink.
Then I'm getting 5 drinks and I'm telling 5
Okay.
tales.
So when you take him to the temple, the priest of Cord basically agrees with your compassion, but he must be punished.
Oh, I
The
agree.
priest of Cord goes over to the Cord's little altar, hits a little button, hits a little switch, slides the altar over. You see in there stone and iron manacles and ankle weights.
I have no
basically.
problem with this.
And the guy goes up and clamps them on your prisoner. So he now has 20-pound weights on each arm and leg.
Ouch. I have no
dear
problem with
priest.
this.
And the priest, of course, is going to put him to mundane tasks with these weights on.
I have no problem with this.
1, he won't escape. 2, it's a test of his strength of Cord. If he dies from his exertion, Cord decrees that he was meant to die because he's not strong. Cursed with compassion, priest of the water goddess wants to give the guy water and be nice to him. Thinks he can be reformed. So, that's pretty much a good place to wrap it up there. And then we'll find out what happens when you guys actually get into it with the elders next time.
Well, listen,
Yeah, they're
right?
obviously being misled.
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Hi, this is Kellie, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and rpgpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.